forget to like, share and subscribe.
Hello students, today we are going to solve question based on types of relations. First question, check whether the relation R in R means real number, set of real number defined by relation R is equal to A comma B such that A is less than equal to B cube is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Check whether means some doubt in our mind, maybe function is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. Whenever relation is neither reflexive, not symmetric, not transitive, always give counter example. So now just check. What is the meaning of this? A is less than equal to B cube. Meaning of this, either A is less than B cube or A equal to B cube. This is the meaning of this. Now first, for reflexive. We know that any number lie between 0 to 1 whose square cube is always less than and not equal to. So we have one counter example. 1 comma 2 comma 1 comma 2 does not belong to relation R. Why? Because 1 by 2 is not less than equal to 1 by 2 cube. Therefore, R is not reflexive. For symmetric, since 1 comma 2 belong to R. Why? Because 1 is less than 2 cube. But 2 comma 1 does not belong to relation R. Why? Since 2 is not less than 1 cube. Therefore, relation R is not symmetric. For transitive, again give you the counter example. Since this and this belong to R, first select any number because here and here same number is required. So take 4. Now tell me cube of 4. 64. If you take any number which is just less than 64, for example 63. So 63 is less than 4 cube and 4 is less than 2 cube. Means these two numbers belong to relation R. Since 63 is less than 4 cube and 4 is less than 2 cube and 4 is less than 2 cube implies 63 comma 2 does not belong to relation R. Why? Since 63 is not less than 2 cube. Therefore, R is not transitive. Problem number 2. Check whether the relation R on R defined by A is related to B if and only if 1 plus AB is greater than 0 is reflexive, symmetric or transitive. So first define A is related to B means A comma B belong to R. If and only if means double implies 1 plus AB greater than 0. What is the meaning of this? If AB belong to R, we can write 1 plus AB is greater than 0, or if 1 plus AB greater than 0, then we can write AB belong to R. For reflexive, we know that for every a belong to real number, a square is always greater than equal to 0. If we add 1 on left hand side, then we get 1 plus a square is greater than 0, because or 1 plus a square can be written as 1 plus a into a greater than 0. This will look like 1 plus ab. If 1 plus ab is greater than 0, it means a comma b belong to R. 1 plus a into a greater than 0, it means a comma a belong to R. Therefore R is reflexive. For symmetric, let a comma b belong to R implies 1 plus ab belong to 1 plus ab is greater than 0 by definition. If we interchange position of a and b, then still 1 plus b into a is greater than 0, because numbers are commutative. Or 1 plus b is greater than 0 means b comma a belong to relation R. Therefore R is symmetric. For transitive, take 3 two-order pairs in such a way, second element of first order pair take 0, because we know 0 into any number is always 0. Take one number is 2 and another number is minus 3. Belong to R. Why? Give reason. Because 1 plus 2 into 0 is greater than 0, and 1 plus 0 into minus 3 is greater than 0. So these two order pair belong to relation R. But if we take first and last element, 2 comma minus 3 does not belong to R. Why? Because 1 plus 2 into minus 3 is equal to minus 6 or 1 minus 5, which is less than 0. It means 2 comma minus 3 does not belong to R. Therefore R is not transitive. Problem number 3. If R is an equivalence relation on set A, then R inverse is also equivalence relation on set A. What is the meaning of this? R inverse is an equivalence relation on set A. Means R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Now we have to show R inverse is also reflexive, symmetric and transitive. For reflexive, for every A belong to set A comma A belong to relation R, because it is given R is reflexive. Relation R is reflexive. Implies A comma A belong to R, then A comma A belong to R inverse. Definition of inverse: if A comma B belong to relation R, implies B comma A belong to R inverse. That's why interchange position of A and A, both are same. For every A belong to A comma A belong to R inverse. Therefore R is reflexive. Now for symmetric, let A comma B belong to R inverse. Implies definition of inverse relation: AB belong to R, then B belong to R inverse. So B comma A belong to relation R, but R is symmetric. So B comma A belong to R, then A comma B belong to R, since R is symmetric. implies AB belong to R, then B comma A belong to R inverse. Therefore, R inverse is symmetric. For transitive, take two order pair in such a way second element of first order pair and first element of second order pair are same. So let A comma B and B comma C belong to relation R. Next step, R inverse implies B comma A and C comma B belong to relation R. And means there is no order, B comma A and C comma B. So we can write C comma B and B comma A belong to R. But R is transitive. CB and BA belong to R, then C comma A belong to R because R is transitive. Or C belong to R means A comma C belong to R inverse. Therefore, R is transitive. R is reflexive. R inverse is reflexive. R inverse is symmetric, and R inverse is transitive. Therefore, R inverse is an equivalence relation on set A. Problem number 4. Let relation R be a relation on the set A of order pairs of non-zero integers defined by x comma y is related to u comma v. If and only if x into v equal to y into u, means first element into last element is equal to second element into first element. Normally we write A or B, A is related to B. This time input is order pair. Okay. So first simplify this. Write in standard form. So we can solve easily. X comma y is related to u comma v. If and only if means double implies x equal to yu can be written as x upon y is equal to u upon v. When we write in this way, then question is very simple. So relation between these two order pairs x upon y is equal to u upon v. Give equation number 1. For reflexive, for every a comma b belong to relation R. Order pairs of non-zero integers. For every a comma b belong to non-zero integers are denoted by z0 into z0. Z0 means non-zero integers. So this is order pair belong to A cross B, B cross C. So this belong to Z0 cross Z0. A upon B, for every A belong to this, A upon B equal to A upon B. By definition, x upon y equal to u upon v means x comma y is related to u comma v. It means A comma B is related to A comma B. So definition is for every x belong to A, x is related to x, then relation is reflexive. So AB belong to Z0 comma Z0, AB is related to AB. Therefore R is reflexive. For symmetric, let A comma B is related to C comma D implies by definition of relation A upon B is equal to C upon D. We can also write C upon D is equal to A upon B. This equal to this, then this equal to this. Implies by definition C upon D equal to A upon B means C comma D belong to is related to A comma B. Therefore R is symmetric. Fourth transitive. Let A comma B is related to C comma D and C comma D is related to E comma F. Implies AB is related to C comma D means A upon B is equal to C upon D by definition 1, and C comma D is related to E comma F means C upon D equal to E upon F. This quantity equal to this and this quantity equal to this means this equal to this. So next step we can write A upon B equal to E upon F. Implies by definition x upon y equal to u upon v, then x comma y is related to u comma v. So A comma B is related to E comma F. AB is related to CD, CD is related to EF, and AB is related to E comma F. It means this relation is transitive. Therefore R is transitive. Clearly R is reflexive, R is symmetric, R is transitive. Therefore R is an equivalence relation on Z0 cross Z0. Question number 5. Let Z be the set of integers. Show that relation R is equal to order pair A comma B such that A comma B belong to Z and A plus B is even is an equivalence relation. First, for reflexive. For every A belong to Z, we know that A plus A is equal to 2A, which is even. Any number into 2, we always get even number. Therefore, A plus B is even, then A comma B belong to set of relation. So A plus A equal to even. It means A comma A belong to relation R. Therefore R is reflexive. For symmetric, let A comma B belong to relation R. By definition, if AB belong to relation R, means sum of A plus B is even. So implies A plus B is even. Or A plus B is even, then B plus A is also even. By definition, B comma A belong to relation R. Therefore R is symmetric. For transitive, let A comma B and B comma C belong to relation R. Implies A plus B and B plus C are even. When sum of two even number is even, everyone know sum of two even number is even, equal to 6 even. Sum of two odd number is even, 1 plus 3 equal to 4 even. But sum of even and odd number is equal to odd. So now we take two cases. Case first, if A plus sum is even, let B is even number, then A must be even, otherwise sum is odd. So A plus B is even. If B is even, then this B also even. and b plus c also even means c is even. So a is even and c is even. Then a plus c also even. So we can write a plus c is even. Case second. If b is odd, then a also odd number because sum of two odd number is even number. B is odd, then c must be odd because sum of two odd number is even. It means a and c are odd. Again, sum of two odd number is also even. So a plus c is even. So a comma c belong to relation R. Therefore R is transitive. R is reflexive, R is symmetric, R is transitive. Therefore R is an equivalence relation on J. Question number 6. Let C be the set of all complex numbers, means A plus BI form, and C0 be the set of all non-zero complex number, means not equal to 0 plus 0i. Let a relation R on C0 defined as Z1 is related to Z2 if and only if Z1 minus Z2 upon Z1 plus Z2 is real, means real number. This is a very good question. First, for reflexive, for every Z belong to C0, Z minus Z upon Z plus Z is equal to 0, which is real. Therefore Z is related to Z. Therefore R is reflexive. Now for symmetric, let Z1 is related to Z2 implies, definition, Z1 is related to Z2, then Z1 minus Z2 upon Z1 plus Z2 is real, implies Z1 minus Z2 is real. If we interchange the elements, means Z2 minus Z1 also real, and if this number is real, therefore by definition Z2 is related to Z1. Z1 is related to Z2, Z2 is related to Z1. Therefore R is symmetric. For transitive, let Z1 is related to Z2 and Z2 is related to Z3. Then we have to show Z1 is related to Z3. Means we have to show Z1 minus Z3 upon Z1 plus Z3 is real number. Since Z1 is related to Z2 implies Z1 minus Z2 upon Z1 plus Z2 is real. If we add any number in real number, then it is real. So Z1 minus Z2 upon Z1 plus Z2 plus 1 is real. Taking LCM, Z1 minus Z2 plus Z1 plus Z2 upon Z1 plus Z2, Z2 or Z2 cancel, is real. Z1 plus Z1, 2Z1 upon Z1 plus Z2 is real. It means Z1 upon, divide this quantity by 2. This is a real number upon 2 real. So Z1 upon Z1 plus Z2 is real. अब Z1 upon Z1 plus Z2 is real. then Z1 plus Z2 upon Z1 is also real. Reciprocal of any real number is real. Clearly Z1 belong to C0, means not equal to 0, so we can write. Next step, separate Z1 upon Z1, 1 plus Z2 upon Z1 is real. If 1 plus something is real, then Z2 upon Z1 is also real. Similarly, Z3 upon Z2 is real. Z2 is related to Z3, implies Z3 upon Z3 is real. If this quantity is real, this quantity is real, means product of these two numbers also real. So Z2 upon Z1 into Z3 upon Z2 is real, implies Z3 upon Z1 is real. If this number is real, so Z3 upon Z1 minus 1 and Z3 upon Z1 plus 1 are real. Now taking LCM, Z3 minus Z1 upon Z1, sorry, 1 minus Z3 upon Z1 and Z3 plus Z1 plus 1 are real. So next step, Z1 minus Z3 upon Z1 and Z3 plus Z1 upon Z1 are real. We all know sum, product, division of two real number is also real number. So this upon this also real number. Now divide this quantity upon this quantity, means Z1 minus Z3 upon Z1 plus Z3 is real. Always not important, we can add Z3 plus Z1 or Z1 plus Z3. If this quantity is real, implies Z1 is related to Z3, therefore R is transitive. R is reflexive, R is symmetric and R is transitive, therefore R is an equivalence relation.